Hello guys, I'm going to talk about the BD in the year of 15-16. The role of the business development this year was sustaining the corporate supporters of AIESEC in Hungary, positioning the organization and develop the next sales generation in the country and ensuring the long-term succession. Due to lack of the HR on the area, the main goal of this year was to keep our partners. The other really big focus was to bring closer the BD operation, aligning the national direction to the activity of AIESEC and organizing the first YouSpeak Forum of Hungary. The elements of this program was the business development, product development and delivery. At the beginning of our year, we were revising our business portfolio, also having a lot of meetings with external partners in order to refresh our business portfolio. The heading for the future was also refreshed in a way that the first day was much more about the inner experience of the AIESECers and the career opportunities, and the second day was about meeting with companies about external career perspectives. Then the national products delivery, ambassadors, business days, reward and recognitions and social media appearances. Apart from that, of course, we did some new sales as well. At the first half, we could engage PwC, Bosch and OTP, and the second half term we could engage Reckitt Beckinzer and City Shared Service Center. The second really huge project was the YouSpeak Forum, as I already mentioned. At first, we needed to really concentrate on the survey fill-out strategies, and finally we could reach more than 1070 fill-outs, which means that we are going to have Hungarian report. This is a really awesome thing because this can support the core of the organization and our main projects. After that, again, a huge challenge was to create the concept itself, as it was the first YouSpeak Forum of Hungary. So that's why we had a lot of meeting with alumni and companies, also how to make the content relevant, not just for AIESECers, but for the companies as well, who they can support our activity in this conference. After that, we defined the sales strategy, and although it was not that successful, we could engage some of our partners to support the event, and I think that in the future we can scale up this even much more. In the delivery, we had 6 supporter partners and around 200 delegates. Unfortunately, we tried to engage the people who were actually on the conference and externals as well throughout videos and social media to create the actual projects itself, which were created during the action space, but unfortunately we haven't had any applicants. Apart from that, we were also dealing with external alliances. I was supporting the OGP area with the Randstad external alliances, and of course we were taking part in the Alliance for Youth, where we could engage a lot of partners through these events, which was organized originally by Nestlé. Apart from them, we could also develop our membership with the LDM at the first of our business day, which was nothing else but the National Excellence Training with the EcoSim simulation and the AM Hewitt training. Apart from that, I also had a lot of negotiation with some other possible student organizations and NGOs who can in the future be really relevant external alliances for us if we can take it forward. For example, Erasmus+, Tempus, Antal József Tudásközpont. Apart from this, what was again the focus of this year, just like in the previous years, like the sales knowledge development. We created a sales education plan, and also we had business days at the beginning of the year in summer, and the second one at the VMP. We had the summer sales plan, we planned it and delivered, and also at VMP we had it with quite good feedbacks. Apart from this, which is also contributing for this, is nothing else but the National Business Squad. As the previous generation left the organization, we were electing the new National Business Squad, and I think that this generation is much more committed to bring results and scaling up the local partnerships, because we already had a little at YouSpeak Forum, which was actually a National Business Squad initiative. Talking about the future of the BD, I think that we could bring closer the BD area to the core of our operation, which is actually the leadership development. But at this point, I also need to emphasize that the revenue generation, which was one of the main role and in addition value of BD in the previous years, I think it's going to change soon. The other thing is that I think that the BD role is much more about representation and organizing and being a promoter of our team membership program. So thank you very much. This was the year about BD.